like to know, Viola, how did this project come to you? How did Widows come to you? And of course, about your collaboration with Steve McQueen. Can you talk about that, please?
Well, I wish I had a more dramatic story, but he came to my house in the middle of the day, I think it may have been on a Sunday, to woo me into doing the film. And then he took me out to sushi. And I didn't want to tell him that you had me at hello. Whatever you're selling to me, I want. And it's probably one of the best experiences of my life, working with Steve McQueen. He honors the actor. He really does. He honors you in every single way. We had rehearsal. We had discussions. He takes you in. He accepts whatever vision you have for your character. And he happens to be someone who you personally feel very comfortable with. You feel very comfortable being yourself, and you feel very comfortable sharing because you know he's going to get it. And he gave me one of the greatest lines that I now take into my life. Whenever we would do a scene, we would do some takes. And he never leaves a take, by the way, unless he believes it. If he doesn't believe it, you're going to keep doing it. But I remember he got something. He finally got it. He says, okay, this is for you, though. You do something. You do whatever you want to do. Just go for it. Make it as crazy as you want it to be. Just leave it all on the floor. Leave it all on the floor, Viola. So that's what I say now in my life. I'm going to leave it all on the floor. And that's what he makes all performers feel like. Like you just want to do your best, leave it all on the floor, give it all you got, because he honors you. He honors the actor.
This is a movie where women have to get together, and they don't know each other before that, but then they have to form a band, so to speak, and overcome circumstances that they never thought they would have to face in life. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering, how did you connect with that kind of idea, and where were circumstances that you were thrown into a group, let's say, of women, because women sometimes are not easy to get along with each other, and then you have to see where your own strengths and also your vulnerability comes from.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if I were to talk offhand, I don't think I've ever been put in a situation that's been that desperate where I've had to work with other women, except for maybe my childhood, having to work with my sisters and having to work with my mom to figure things out. But I think that it's a false narrative that women don't help other women, that when women are together that we can't form something that is as powerful as a neutron bomb. I think that when women are bound together by grief, especially, I think it's probably the most powerful community that you could be a part of, because we know how to feed each other internally. We know how to feed each other's souls, and I think that even when we lash out, I think that we give each other permission to actually do that. When there is a common bond, we get it. We get sometimes when you need to cuss, and when you need to fight, and then we know how to split it up and to make peace. So yeah, I thought it was perfect that way.
What did you learn, in particular your current, what did you learn about trust, but on the other hand about betrayal? Those are the toughest things in life.
The toughest things in life. That at some point you're going to be betrayed. And when it comes, you're not going to see it. And it will level you. And that trust is relative. That the person that you have to trust the most is yourself. And the trust that you're going to be able to recover, and you're going to be able to go on, and you're going to be able to live even after the betrayal. So that trust that no one ever talks about. And that all of it is a choice. All of it is a choice. That it's a choice to learn how to move on. You know, I look at Veronica's story and I'm like, okay, you're losing your husband and a son. And I know people like that who've been devastated in their lives. And I've certainly, in the devastation with the other women too. And they all made a choice to live. Nobody, decided to just be removed. They all made the choice to live. And I think that once again goes back to answering that the greatest trust is in yourself. That all of them, even though they didn't find it when they were with their men in their lives, they gave all their power to themselves, to their men, and they gave their ownership even to their men. That in the end, the ownership was with themselves. And that's the greatest thing I took from this movie.